here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. He comes with the straight right hand. Right to the body. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Nice defense. Good block by the Beast. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And he engages in the clinch.
Oh, hands up,
Protecting his head well with his guard. The Beast's punch is far off the target. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter. The Beast is banged by a right hand. What a big shot. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
That was a miss by the Beast. Halfway through this round, a headshot blocked. Step back, then the counter punch by the Beast from the East.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Right hand downstairs.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The countdown, the final moments of by Ricardo Alvarez. Rocked, and both men are... Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But, Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Some water. Good? All right? Breathe.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. The Beast is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A clean, crisp right hand by Alvarez.
That's it.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Chico's showing us some of those survival tactics that he's picked up as a pro. Was knocked down earlier, and now he's in survival mode.
And that's exactly where he needs to be if he wants to get to another round, and if he wants to be able to turn it around, get offensive later.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Now hugging on the inside. Alvarez is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And now he scores well with the straight right. 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, a good right hand by Alvarez. And that's the end of round 3. So round number 4 is underway. Alvarez has been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way, but he's been aggressive and he's been effective.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good smooth work by Chico. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Fine looking right hand by Alvarez. Right to the belt line. Halfway through round number 4. A well-timed right hand by Chico. Alvarez has got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Chico's really impressing me, Teddy. I mean, he's utilizing that jab to get through the front door.
Well, that is the most important punch you can use. That's the punch that should be used 90% of the time, and that's what he's doing.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Scores up top with a left.
That's it. That's it.
Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
You got this one.
How about that left hand? Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Alvarez. The beast is left, working well that time. Well-placed counterpunch by Chico.
Come on, kid.
Last 10 seconds.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pads. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
The beast is wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know.
Huge right hand comes crashing home. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Alvarez is proving to be elusive. Alvarez is able to land a good, solid left hand.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
The beast is rocked by a huge hook to the head. As we're between rounds now, Teddy, it gives us pause and time to reflect on what he's accomplished. Alvarez's precision punching has carried this fight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's not because he ate a lot of carrots when he was a kid and he has real good eyesight. It's because he's calm, he has good technique, and that is why he's right on the mark.
The beast is sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one French you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is, he understands his identity, he's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Beast has got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off some.
Solid right hand lands. And there's a clinch after. Wow! How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
And banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be quite the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Chico's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Chico Alvarez.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's